Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Healthy and Easy Recipes. So my recipe for you today is banana bread, and my ingredients are 100 grams of butter, 2 eggs, plain flour, desiccated coconut, Demerara brown sugar, 3 bananas, and baking powder. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is measure out the sugar. So I'm just going to use 1 cup of sugar. And I'm going to add it into a bowl. And I'm also going to add in the butter. And we're going to mix this around until it's nice and cream. So to be able to make it nice and creamy, you really want your butter to be really nice and soft. If your butter is too hard, it won't work very well, because you want it to be very easy to mash and to be able to mix it all around with the sugar. So there you can see that it's all mixed nice and smoothly together. And now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to beat the 2 eggs into a bowl and whisk it around. And there we have our eggs all nicely whisked. And so now I'm going to just peel and I'm going to mash up the bananas into a bowl also. And so now that my banana is all mashed, my next step to do is to mix the egg in with the butter and the sugar. Then we're going to give this a stir around. And then I'm also going to add in the mashed bananas. And then give that a stir around as well, so it's all blended really nicely. So once all those ingredients are mixed well, next step is I'm going to take the baking powder and I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon. Mix that in. And now I'm going to add in the plain flour. So for the flour, I'm going to add in 1 full cup. And then also 1/4 of a cup. Now we're going to give this a really good stir, so that all the ingredients are mixed. And there it is, all mixed in really well together. So now for a little bit of extra flavouring, I'm going to add in the desiccated coconut. So I have a scoop of coconut. And then again, give that a good stir around. And then that's our mixture ready to make the banana bread. So I have put my oven on preheat of 200 degrees. So my oven is nice and hot and ready for the banana bread. So also I have prepared a grease-proof dish. So I've lined it with the grease-proof paper. It's all ready. So we're ready now to add the mixture into the dish. So once the mixture is added into the dish, then you can just give it a nice smooth balance around in the dish. And then I'm just going to add in an extra little sprinkle of coconut on top. And now there's our banana bread all ready to go in the oven. So once I put it in the oven, I'm going to leave it there to bake for approximately 40 to 50 minutes. But I'm going to keep coming back and checking on it every 15 minutes to make sure everything is going well. So let's put it in the oven. So now I'm just giving a check up on the banana bread. I've taken it out of the oven after 15 minutes of cooking. So you can see that it has started to rise in the dish. And it's also starting to become a little bit crusty on top. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn down the oven to 120 degrees and put this back in and leave it there for another 30 minutes. By then it should be nice and well cooked. So now I've just taken the banana bread out of the oven after 50 minutes of cooking. So you can see that it has nicely browned over on top. So I did just stick my knife in through the center of the bread just to make sure everything is dry on the inside. So that means it's nicely cooked. So now I'm just going to take the outside of the bacon tray off and we're going to leave it to cool. So now I'm just going to leave the bread to cool for approximately 5 minutes before I serve. And so there we have our banana bread all ready, nicely cooked and ready to eat. If you like this video, please do like and subscribe below, and thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day.